Well, first of all, disappointed for our seniors that we weren't able to give them a victory. We didn't play good enough to win, really, is bottom line. We've got a lot of guys in that locker room that have done super jobs for our program. Just looking at the game, I mean, the first half we had some missed opportunities to get a lead. I think we had a drop touchdown. We missed a short field goal right before half. It was tied up. Second half, you look at the stats, they had 170 yards rushing in the second half, 284 for the game. We had 169 in the second half. We had trouble getting anything going, really until that last throw that Timmy made right there. Really a big play in the game was the 4th and 1 that we got. There was a holding penalty, got called back. I guess it was 4th and 12 or 13. We decided to go for it, didn't get it. Bottom line, we didn't play good enough to win. Give Georgia Tech credit. JR, he's been a warrior for us. He got banged up late. Obviously, that was tough. We'll see if he can get in here in just a minute and talk to you. Jason Johnson's also getting ready, and he's been a rock for us. But overall, disappointed that we weren't able to get the winning record and get a bowl victory. Not just for our players, but for our fans. Our fans have been great. There's been a lot of ups and downs in this first year, and it was just a tough night. Questions?
Coach, you were able to move the ball, easily in the first quarter. There was opportunity. Maybe Kobe catches it. It would have been 21-3. What changed? What were they doing that maybe made it really difficult, particularly in the second half?
We had a couple opportunities. I think the big drive down there. I think we got the ball down to the 15-12 yard line, something on the 4th and 1. That was big. We had a protection breakdown on one. Bottom line, we didn't execute. Give them credit, but we didn't execute good enough to move the ball.
Conversely, on defense, you came out and made some big stops early there too, and then they started running the ball on you, kind of wear you down from that point. What do you think was the change for the defense?
Yeah, I think so. They were able to run the stretch on us, and we didn't have too much of an answer. Bottom line is you give up 284 yards rushing. That's tough. And, they're good at running the football. We knew that coming in. We just morning. All right, Lokahi, he's been one of our leaders ever since I've been here. Consistent, just nothing but winner. He's done a great job for us. Jason Johnson, I think 14 tackles, been a rock. Just done a super job for us.
Gus, you've had a lot of these games where you've kind of been in it late in the game. You just haven't been able to kind of get over that hump and finish. What do you need to do to kind of get that when you guys go into next season? What do you need to do to finish some of these games?
Yeah, you got to finish. You got to make plays. You got to find a way to put the ball in the end zone. We got down there and we didn't get points a couple times in the red zone. I think every time they got in the red zone, they scored. And we didn't get that done.
You went for on the 4th and 11, within field goal range. Have you lost confidence based on the individual?
We missed a short one right there, and I just felt it was best interest of our team to go for it. It was close. We ran a little dig right there, and I'm not for sure we lost in the lights or whatever with that. But I just felt like we need to go for it. Didn't feel like we need to try to kick a field goal.
And I know that in the first half, were you thinking about the Texas Tech game and thinking you got to get points right here instead of trying one more throw?
It was 8 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, it was
right?
8 seconds.
8 seconds. Yeah, we were going to try to kick the field goal. It was a 20-something yard field goal. We got to make that. And we didn't make it. And a lot of times momentum, swings and all that. So that was pretty unfortunate.
Gus, you talked about momentum as a big thing to go into the off season with. How do you try to avoid this lingering as you get into January when the guys come back?
We'll put this behind us. We'll put this behind us. We'll turn the page pretty quick going into next year. We got a lot of really talented guys coming back. We had a great recruiting class. We'll do well in the portal, and we'll put this behind us.
And you just mentioned guys coming back. Can you talk about R.J. Harvey and Javon Baker obviously putting it out there that they're returning next season?
Yeah, and I think that's big. There's no doubt about that. That's big for next year.
What has this senior class meant to this program propelling it forward? A lot of guys that you.
Yeah, these guys up here, like I said, they're winners with capital W's, and disappointed me as a head coach we couldn't get these guys out with a W. But they've been so much for us. The ups and downs that we went through. We had a 5-game losing streak, and these guys kept it together. They deserve all the credit. There's not a lot of teams in college football that could do that. And so they deserve all the credit.
Did Georgia Tech make some adjustments, you think, defensively there when you're up 17-3 to change the trajectory of the game a little bit? In your mind?
Yeah, I mean, everybody makes adjustments, but like I said, we had our opportunities, and they executed, and we didn't.
That's what do you guys need to do in the off season to prepare, make something a little differently to prepare for the Big 12 second year in the Big 12 next year?
Yeah, well, anytime you do a first, I mean, obviously there's a learning curve and all that goes with that. And it's been, like I said, an up and down season, but we'll learn from it. We'll be better for it. And this program, even though it's a tough night, this is a championship program, and we'll rebound. There's no doubt, and I think we'll have a really good team next year.
Coach, for you personally, how do you think you're going to look back on this season?
Disappointed right now. Disappointed more for these guys than I am anything. But like I said, the leadership and the winners, that's what I'll remember out of this group.
For John Rice, can you just take us kind of through what caused you to miss the last 2 drives of the game and an overall view of your 2 years here?
Yeah, they're on the last drive there. Pulled the ball, started running, and felt something uncomfortable there, and so I felt I had to come out of the game. I felt that I was in that moment not at my 100% best, and it was not fair to the team if I was out there not at my best. Got a good report, so we're going to look at it and see what it all leads to. And but looking back over my 2 years here at UCF, it's been really special. This is all I've ever really wanted to do. Play football, play baseball at the highest level, and get to be around coaches like this, teammates like this. A dream come true for me, no doubt. I look back on this time in my life and be very and smile upon it for sure. Obviously, very disappointed right now that we couldn't get it done, but I'm super thankful for.
As a quick follow-up, was it something that in your knee that was uncomfortable? Was it a different part of the body?
Yeah, I mean, it was his leg, right? It's okay. I'll just say this guy's been unbelievable for our program. You're talking about a guy that got hurt at the end of game 2, didn't know he was coming back. It would have been real easy. Most quarterbacks would have redshirted and they waited the next year. He came back early, probably earlier than he should. He's been there for our team. One of the more impressive leaders that I've ever had a chance to coach. It would have been real easy for him to set out this bowl game. We were 6-6 going to the bowl game and get ready for the NFL, and he still wasn't 100%, but he plays his guts out, and this guy's an unbelievable winner.
Lokahi, what does this UCF career mean to you after playing your last game?
Man, I just think back to when I was a kid, playing in this stadium for the first time, putting the UCF jersey on for the first time. Like everyone's been saying, I'm disappointed we couldn't get it done, but man, what a blessing it's been to be a Knight and to be a part of this program, and just be a part of with these guys and my brothers on the team. I will never forget this, and probably some of the best years of my life.
Jason Johnson, you've been a productive linebacker the last 2 years, made the step up, and you proved you could play at this level. What will you remember about your time at UCF?
It's been a great 2 years. This year haven't been what we wanted it to be, but overall it's been pretty solid. But it's been a great 2 years, and I'm just glad we stuck together as a team and didn't break apart and finish strong.
What kind of foundation do you think you guys provided for this program moving forward as they continue to evolve in the Big 12?
Yeah, I just think, man, we got a bunch of guys in that locker room still, and it sucks for our senior class to go out like this, but I feel like we established, we know the brand of football that we have to play going into next season, and for those guys in the locker room, I know that they feel this, and I know it's going to hurt for them. And going into the next season, they're going to use this as fuel and hit the ground running and be the UCF Knights we know.
John, do you have any update on you potentially playing baseball for UCF next season, or is this the last time we'll see you in any UCF uniform?
Still got some praying to do. We'll see. Updates on that in the next coming weeks.
You guys all set?
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. God bless.